Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Summit 6 qualifier. We're in the C qualifier, so it's C teams all the way. I'm gonna be hopping in right now. It's a game that is actually pretty. I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. The new Fnatic squad. I'm not even sure if you can call it new at this point in time, but new enough for us to be excited about Demon being in the team that Mushy is. This guy is taking that bloody world tour around C right now. First TNT boys and now Fnatic. We'll see. One day maybe he'll play 5-6-6. You never know. One can dream. Alright, Warriors Gaming is going to be their opponents, and it will be, well, Fnatic favored, I do believe. I mean, it's hard to compare both teams. One is filled with TI veterans, one are filled with TI hopefuls. We'll see Warriors Gaming come back. The game I casted with them the other day, no, they weren't exactly stellar. Yes, that's what I can say. Stellar in terms of drafting. The gameplay, it's kind of hit or miss, but I think the drafting was what was sorely lacking in that game. You see Fnatic going into that Elder Titan Batrider pick, have a lot of that focus fire potential, less so with the spirit on top of whoever you target, and you just blow them up with whatever spells you have. Got a lot of CC with that Elder Titan as well. Warriors Gaming, they go back for that Warlock that I saw them pick the other day. It was really confusing as to what the Warlock was for, but I do believe that, you know, if oh no, whoops, I forgot to mute the stream, so you guys got a little bit of a shock there. But hey, you know more about e-betting bets, but hey. Alright, so yeah, Warlock, yeah, it's a hero that I saw the other day. It didn't really work too well. Honestly, it was more of the draft than anything, so we'll see if this hero can actually pull its weight here. I don't know. It could not, maybe, I don't know. But I'm calling a 2-0. But Warriors might pull something special here, you know. There's Nyx Assassin, already good counter against Batrider already. So on that front, I think they do have the advantage, but still, it is going to be very tricky how they are going to field this Warlock, because it is a big ultimate with a big cooldown. It's good for taking some crucial team fights, but it's easy to shut down. The other day, I do believe there was a Naga that was on the enemy team, so whenever the rock hit, you know, you just immediately follow the song, you can pull out, and you know, really don't have to deal with the golem anymore. So now we see a disruptor pick coming out here, glimpse more catch going to be going on. So this lets me think that Fnatic are going to follow these two picks with a pushing kind of hero that will help them take towers, because you know, when you catch someone, you really punish lack of positioning, and when you punish that, you want something to capitalize on that punish, and usually you follow up with heroes that can push. Heroes like Juggernaut come to mind, but Juggernaut has been banned, so maybe you'll see something like a Luna, or in other cases it's usually Drow as well. So there's Luna, there's Juggernaut, there's Drow, there's Lycan in some rarer cases, there is Rasta if you're thinking supports, but Ursa Warrior, alright, not exactly a push per se, but a good burst to follow up with Elder Titan, Batrider, lockdowns. Disruptor can be some kind of a soft catch as well. Warriors are going to follow with this Kunkka pick, which has been very popular on that support role because of how powerful X-Mark is and how strong the boat is in general. I do really like pairing up Kunkka with escapable heroes like Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit. It just really benefits them, being able to make them unsquishy, if that's even a word. But with Warriors Gaming having that fourth pick available to them now, I would actually like to see them pick something maneuverable, an Ursa counter perhaps. You know, Clockworks come to mind, Weaver, Viper. I think Viper is the most prudent pick here. It's very strong. It's a good fight. It really annoys the hell out of Batrider. Yeah. Still, it can be blown up by Ursa Warrior. Everything that Ursa Warrior gets his hands on, he can kill. But if Viper gets the head start on him, get those spits in, you can actually slow down the Ursa to a crawl and actually lock him down. So we'll have to definitely see. We'll definitely have to see. But oh yeah, okay, it will be an OD. Something else to kite this Ursa. I think ultimately very strong against the Batrider as well because of the banish. So I kind of like this OD pick. I'm surprised it slipped my mind. It's been really popular as of late. A lot of people have been capitalizing on that long duration banish, you know, the nukes being powerful in general, and realizing that OD is actually a pretty good hero in spite of that 1.5 armor reduction. But yeah. So, okay, some of you guys are saying I'm too loud. The other day it was too soft. What's going on, guys? Alright. So, sorry about the issues. I hopped into this game really suddenly and didn't get a chance to... Oh, yeah, okay. Mic gain's too high. Sorry, Dad. Yeah, upped it the other day for my Skype. Alright, it should be okay now. Alright, yeah, that should be fixed. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I just hopped into this cast last minute. You know, I was around. You know, I thought I had some free time. I'm gonna offer my voice for this match, so hopefully it'll be good from now on. Medusa ban, I do like that pick. It is a very surprise last pick kind of thing that really catches a lot of teams off guard, and I personally think it's fantastic with Batrider because of the turn rate that you can really mess with on the enemy team, and in general. Anyone that turns to stone gets shredded by Ursa Warrior. So, you know, against Ursa, you're trying to run, you know, or you're trying to burst him down. Medusa just really makes that whole run or fight mechanic very tricky for your team. And the last ban Morphling here from Fnatic, very interesting that they think that Morphling is in the works here. I do believe, yeah, I do guess that, I do think that they have a lot of good lockdown against Morphling, that they should not have to worry about it. I mean, Elder Titan, Disruptor, they are really good counters against Morphling. And even Ursa, you know, you really can't morph out of an Ursa swipe combo most of the time. So, I feel that that ban is a little weird. But maybe they know that Warriors Gaming have something. Maybe they know that Fnatic have, Warriors have something up their sleeves. And, yeah, but no problem. We'll see what Warriors' last pick here. It is still going to be a core that they're lacking here, and it will be Slark. So good old Slark, Mr. Fishy. Weak against Disruptor, but overall there is not that much CC if you don't count the... well, it's only up to him to Dark Pact off the Batrider's lasso, and then it's still quite hard to pin him down. And like I mentioned earlier, Kunkka boat with escapable heroes, very useful. Like Slark over here, the boat gonna make him extra tanky and hard to kill. And then with the OD on top of that, it's actually a lot of team fight resilience, I would say, that can be thrown in on that Slark. And of course, you have that little heal from Warlock to help tip things in his favor as well. But right now, yeah, glad to see that you guys are, you know, seeing the better effects of my changes, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for shouting out to me early, and didn't ruin the whole VOD there. But yeah, you should not have that voice problem anymore. And yeah, do note that there is a 2-minute delay, so all fixes and everything will come in during that time. But alright, 5 seconds left, and we have an Omni Knight. So good old combo here with the Ursa. You know, repel him and let him go ham on everything else. Still, you have to worry about the OD banish kiting your Ursa, and Slark eventually purchasing a Diffusal Blade. But early on, it should be a rather scary lineup to deal with that early game harassment that could be coming out from that Thunderstrike. The offlane is not going to be as pleasant for Nyx Assassin, the Omni Knight being able to just repel up Raven and just let him run into the fight hamming up. But we'll see what happens here as Fnatic, they do pick a, I would say, almost stunless draft. They have Batrider, but that's about it against a Slark, and it does give me a little bit of worry. But Fnatic are a really seasoned team when it comes to that, and I do have utmost faith in how they will be able to handle this, but we'll have to see. Alright, so we're waiting for the players to pick in, and then we will go. So I'm kind of sad that 343 couldn't join me for this. I think he would have loved to cast this game. And my game is spiking hard. Oh no, what the hell? Is that a new bug, guys? Because I don't know. I don't have that new Xbox DVR thing that Valve keeps telling me to disable. And I already followed their steps and did the registry disable thing, and it's still not disabled. So I don't know what's up. But alright, better. Let's hop into the game very quickly. Let's run through the teams. We have Warriors on the Radiant side. We have Fnatic on the Dire. Warriors gonna have Nova, the new player, or relatively new addition to the team. Kunkka We're gonna have Kangaroo on that Nyx Assassin, so it looks like it will be a dual lane of swords. We have Afu on that Warlock, we have Nana on that Slark, we have Ajit on the Outworld Devourer, the Outhouse Decorator, and we got Demon, our favorite Jimmy Ho on that Disruptor. We have Raven on that Ursa, we have Mushi, ooh, playing that Omni Knight, Juicy, Ayo playing that Elder Titan, and last but not least we have Ohio going to be playing a Bat Rider. Wait a minute, is this a Core Omni Knight? Okay. Core Omni Knight, it's a mid Omni Knight. I just realized, I'm like, oh, did Mushi switch to support? No sir, he is... Oh, okay. He gets stunned? I think this little stun indicator is way cuter, but that was a waste of the Torrent in my opinion. But hey, he'll like to drop some harassment onto Mushi. Mushi's not going to mind too much. He's got a beefy helmet to resist all that damage, so... Omni against OD, it's not going to be a fun matchup. But we'll see how he does. The Warlock does get a deny on the ward immediately, so that's going to be swell for him. On the side of the Bat Rider, I don't think he will be fearing too much in terms of harassment. The Warlock can land some taps onto him, but overall he should have a pretty easy lane. And as I say that, he gets denied because Warlock has a really nice attack animation and is able to chip away. But then again, Warlock isn't able to zone him before he gets level 2, I believe. And yeah, with 4 stacks of Napalm, the Outlast hitting is pretty much just an imagination at this point. Nova is going to pull that creep camp to the side, but Jimmy Ho has other plans. And the Tomato and Potato will ham on this Kunkka, taking about half his health points away. So that is that. Mushi, meanwhile, is going to get banished. This is not a stun valve. But, okay. Is everything a stun now? Ohio, gonna get some much needed levels here. It's level 2 already. Gonna start out Ayo. Gonna just weaken him a little bit. And get him more flyer stacks here. Oh no, Ajit. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to pop that heal, but he is stuck under flames here. The staple comes in. The pounce goes out onto Ohio, though. He gets that last right click out, and he does get the kill. The tower doesn't lend aid to this gank. And in the end, they do not get the kill there on the Bat Rider. So the Slark tried to get the pull in here and tried to help gank. But in the end, he's almost losing his own life as well to the creep wave. Nana forced to back off there. Gets a bottle of magic juice here from Afu. And we'll have his health topped up to 400. But AU, as well as Bat Rider, get a successful gank here with the creep wave. So very well done there. Nova, meanwhile, no mana to actually get the gank on Jimmy. He does have a torrent now. Is he gonna fake it? Yes, he will. Land it perfectly. Demon gets caught by that, and with the illusion rune, he should actually go down, but unless the wolves shuts him down. But no, Nova gets a solo kill there on that opposing support, and that's gonna be very good for him. Meanwhile, Mushi is still trying to struggle to get that bottle. We'll see if he does will manage to get it. Nova now going to clarity potion up. He drink a little bit up of that, drink a little bit more of that clarity potion and see if he can actually get another gank across. Right now, he does have the X mark, so he has more ganking potential on him. Ursa is pretty much out of the question, so you'll have to go for something like a disruptor, a juicier, fleshier target, as Nyx Assassin will call it. Kangaroo, of course, hitting level 3 now, pretty much unstopped in this lane. I mean, Ursa can apply some pressure, but really the pressure is minimal. Illusion's gonna do some pulling here, drag the Potato over, and drag the creep wave to the right inside of the off lane. So they're gonna help themselves balance out the creep wave a little bit. Meanwhile, Mushi, the Calling Blade, not actually doing himself favors here, as the OD just spams out the banish and just really annoys him with this. Meanwhile, bottom lane we have Nana is chilling around here with 5 magic stick charges. Gonna enjoy that one, but those benefits come with a cost, as he is actually getting outlast hit here by Ohio on the Bat Rider now. And once again proving that Warlock is not a good hero to actually lane support with. This Bat Rider is just literally walking all over him. But the tower shots will have to come out here. Ayo getting hit by a lot of damage, but Nana taking copious amounts of fire damage. Afu is going to melt once again. This Bat Rider just really clowning across this lane, and Nana, he's gonna try and get another pounce off, but it's not gonna be possible as the TP comes out from Ohio, and Ohio just ports out to safety. Does he port to tier 1? Yes, he does. And what does he come with? Yep, Elder Titan comes bearing gifts, so it is going to be a bottle now for Ohio. Ohio is just gonna be topped up, not even needing to go back to base. He's got a cool bat, this guy. Infused Queen of the Jack Bomber. Is that the new one? I'm not sure. But it's a cool bat, and for a guy that plays Bat Rider, that's gonna be pretty much enjoyable. But Nana, bootsless for now. He's gonna wait for it, but we have a exchange of kills in the top lane. Kangaroo might not be able to outspeed the Ursa. Nope, he will. The Earth Shot wearing off, and he's gonna come back into lane there, feeling safer. But exchange of kills. Kunkka for the Disruptor. Who died first? Looks like Jimmy died first, so Jimmy feeds off experience over. But so far, this mid Omni Knight managed to get his bottle, is of course going to be suffering in terms of last hits, but with Purification, he can actually get those kills down. But yeah, the OD keeps on banishing him, denies him one from this potential Purification nuke. Does he get another? Yes, he will. So very annoyed there, which he should be, but he's bottle crowing. Or is he? No, he's going home. Okay, so he's going home. He doesn't really want to deal with this anymore. But he's going to get quick levels, that's for sure. He's got 3 points in Purification, 2 points in Repel. We'll see if he goes for Guardian Angel at 6 because he is lacking the mana and then resources to do it for now. If he does tack towards an Arcane Boots, then yeah, probably see that. Maybe he goes for Phase Boots, you never know, but AO now, bottom lane, gonna get caught there by the Captain. Gonna get latched on upon by the Frog. And Nana is going to get himself a freebie over there, but Warlock actually securing that revenge kill has been dominated by this Bat Rider so far. And Ohio, look at this guy. The balls on this man is just immense. And Nana tried to scare him off with that level 3 Dark Pack, but knowing the cooldowns on that thing, Ohio realizes, he knows that the Pounce is not going to be available for this point in time. Nova, meanwhile, might just challenge this Bat Rider to a duel, but gets bounced back. He takes the bounty rune, but he might actually pay with his life here. There is no Firefly though, so there is a lasso, and this might actually cancel it for him. He's only got 1 level in Napalm, so I don't see how this is going to be a kill here. So Ohio is actually going to distract me long enough for Disruptor to score a kill on that OD middle. So wow, Mushy getting a big kill there with the help of Jimmy Ho. 6 minute swings along, and we have the Omni Knight starting to catch up. 30 last hits to the OD, but I do expect Mushy will be catching up soon enough. But still not sure what he wants to buy for now. Kangaroo is heading up top. Kangaroo's heading up top, looking for a pick off here. He is level 6 for now. See if he can sneak a kill there. OD gets himself a double damage, so maybe with an X mark can find Mushy, but Mushy has repel, so he doesn't really care about X marks. So this lane it's going to be quite difficult to gank. It might happen with the start of a banish. The cast time on repel is a little bit longer than Torrent's instant hit, so we'll see if the banish can set up for anything big. But they'll need the boat, I think, or at least the ultimate from OD to do some damage, which it's not going to happen at this point. Kangaroo, it's got those golden claws, and these golden claws are pretty cool. Give you golden blades as well. Very distracting as well. But Raven, it's got himself a Morbid Mask. So just threaten the potential of a solo Roshan. Now Arjit, yeah, taking a nap in the middle of the fight, takes a huge Purify hit there. The Omniscience getting a huge one, but Nyx Assassin meanwhile gets strikes hard here, as he will actually get a 2-man stun there. Kangaroo gonna get X back by his buddy. The Purification comes out. Mushy in a lot of trouble. The slot going into that ultimate. The mid laner about to fall here. Nana shivs him in the side. He takes a fall. Raven coming in with those big hits. He will take out Nova. Will he find another? Looking for the cockroach, but the slot very low here. Ohio is about to put an end to him. There is going to be a napalm stack, and Raven running forward. Oh, Nana, he does have this spell. Does he get out? There's a haste rune. Oh man, the luck on this guy. Raven is going to be so annoyed by that one. Slock, all skill, and with that Dark Pack as Shadow Dance is going to be able to heal up to full here, and he does know that there is a ward watching that area, so he's going to back off to a safer location. I really must commend Ohio so far on his aggressive Bat Rider play. We reached 8 minutes, and we have Fnatic sitting at a 1,500 benefit here in terms of net worth, although Mushy did go down there to the slot. Is still, I would say, it's a nice little gank. It was a huge swing back for the slot though, so that's one thing they'll have to definitely be concerned about. Mushy, 4 points Purification, so skipping the Guardian Angel there. He just wants to go for more Purification, more Repel, for more protection, and the Degen Aura just gonna be annoying. but nothing that they can't deal with right now. It's not max level, but Afu gets caught here by Mushi, so there might be trouble. Nyx Assassin is actually on the prowl here, but Mushi, he gets found out. The repel immediately counters out that impale there, so Kangaroo will not be able to secure that kill. Has to go for the stun first, otherwise he wouldn't have gotten it. And Repel recently getting its cast time improved, so there's that. Now they're going in for that Roshan. They know that the Nyx Assassin is out of commission with that Vendetta level 1, so to the start of that Roshan. Raven protected by Demon as well as Mushi. They have Sentry Ward just watching out here in case the Nyx does come off the cooldown. But yeah, I really don't think any heroes on Warriors can contest this right now. Warlock sitting at a very unfortunate 5 and needs that level 6. Meanwhile, Mushi gonna be chasing away the cockroach, and the Ursa Warrior gets that Roshan. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And now Kangaroo actually compromised his positioning here. He's getting a glimpse back as well as the immediate silence here from Jimmy. And Kangaroo, he does go for the Spike Carapace, but it's only level 1, so it's a little bit too late. As Ohio, with that Flame Bat, takes him out. Oh, now going in there. Nana, very, very ballsy here. Going in for the push, and now Afu gonna be caught off guard as the Napalm stacks lay in. Raven looking with that Aegis, looking to push an advantage here, but not gonna find anything. As they disengage and they set up for the future fight. Ajit in the middle lane. We'll look at the net worth now, sitting at 4.2k. In Ursa Warrior sitting at a cool 5,100. So right at the top right now, and enjoying the sights with that Aegis in hand. He's gonna feel pretty safe upon himself. Here comes Mushi running in there. He armors up his Raven, and now there we go. The Ursa Warrior is angry. He's fierce. He wants some of this, but the double ultimates come in here from Warriors Gaming. Will it be able to turn it around? The Warriors, they are actually striking back. Ohio is pretty low here, but they are getting deployed there by Napalm, and Raven just strikes down the Nyx Assassin and the Sleep as well. Nana in a lot of trouble. He is still taking a nap in the middle of the fight, taking a lot of damage here. Nana immediately pops that Shadow Dance, goes into for the fight there, pounces onto Raven, but really, can he get that kill though? He does have the Aegis, so it is very scary to actually try and push for this kill. But they don't really have anything to support this Ursa, so he might actually go down the second time. Here comes the Orbs, is doing massive damage here, and now, yeah, the Ursa going in, trying to get that last strike onto Nova, but in the end, struck down by the mid laner here. Ajit will claim a mega kill streak. Oh, actually no, the Warlock Golem got it, so Warlock getting a lot of benefits out of these ganks. And is that a Midas recipe? No, he's still broke. Yeah, he's still broke, so okay. He just got himself some boots. Still pretty good, given his poverty at the moment. So the score is now 8 and 10 Fnatic, throwing their advantage away, I would say. That was not a good fight at all. They didn't get slopped. They got a Warlock and Nyx Assassin. There's two supports mostly for some really big kills in exchange. They lost their Disruptor, they lost their Ursa plus Aegis, they lost their Bat. So yeah, win for Warriors. And again, we see the inconsistency of Fnatic start to show here. Having an early game good lead and then get a little bit undisciplined, throwing away that lead. But meanwhile, Ohio finds his Blink Dagger, so gonna try and make something out of this. Kangaroo throw out the stun for now. Middle lane puts it on cooldown for another 10 seconds, but no big deal as of yet. But X Nova got himself an Urn of Shadows for that sustain, and the smoke comes out. Demon is ready, charged up with the ultimate, and so is Ohio, so these two can actually go hunting here. Mushi is gonna bait to the front with his Omni Knight middle, and we'll see if he can do anything. The Ajit OD picks up that regeneration, and yeah, you can see the Warlock is actually fearing a gank here. Seeing Mushi push so far up is almost a direct invitation to escape. I mean, it's a little bit too obvious when your Omni Knight is solo pushing without the rest of his team on the map. I mean, the creep waves here, very close to the tower, no one's farming middle. It's almost an obvious gank at this point. They go for a secondary smoke. Wow, Fnatic really committing to this one. And Raven, this is time that they're not farming. And Warriors, they have that Nyx Assassin for that scout. So do they have the detection here is the real question. And the Altizer, none of them have. Okay, Jimmy does have a pack of Sentry Wards. We'll see if he can actually deploy that. The Ursa has already enabled his Overpower. He's gonna go for it. This wards come deployed, and Ohio comes in, lassos them from the side. They weren't expecting that, but immediate banish here from Ajit is gonna save the slot from most damage here. He immediately goes into that Dark Pack post disruption, and now Demon gonna get caught out here. The fires are still really hot here from the slot. He has to be real careful, but the Warlock Golem comes in with the combo, knocks out the Bat Rider, and Ayo getting pulled back by the X Mark as well. Fnatic lose 3, and Raven running away with his life. Or is he? Oh, blinks away in the nick of time before that OD traps him in that prison once again. Banana being able to escape that hell because of Arjit. And once again, proving how strong this OD is. Having that safety ability on that hard carry of yours just adds so much utility to your lineup. And you already saw in that, in that little skirmish over there, Fnatic losing the lead for the first time this game. Warriors gonna take that kill score lead, 11-10. We're looking at the goal, 2,000. And it's not looking too hard here for Fnatic. We already talked about that draft being really inadequate in dealing with a slot, and with all the saving that they have on Warriors Gaming, it is going to be very rough for them to come late game when the slot gets a lot beefier with its Skadi, with that, maybe Echo Saber. It's going to be hard. Mushi, meanwhile, he does have that repel. He might be able to get out of there in time. Does he get the repel? No, Mushi! Oh, spared! As the Nyx Assassin misses on his crucial stun. So Mushi will actually bail out of there in time. He even has a haste rune for secondary emergency maneuvers. And meanwhile, this Warlock's game has pretty much been this way. Just getting chased down with no escape mechanism. And it's only really there for that teamfight ultimate. So the poor guy getting shut down once again. He's 3-5 though, for a guy that's been getting hunted down a lot. Got 3 kills to his name. Some really cool last hits there from his Warlock Golem. Mushi, meanwhile, going to be running in with the drums, the carry Omni Knight, being experimented on. And honestly, I do not like Mushi's choices of cosmetics, but we'll see. Kangaroo going to get pulled there. There is going to be a Purify. Yep, comes in there. Raven gets the last hit. The Mask of Madness coming in. There sleeps up the Kunkka. The Silence is in as well. There will be no bailout here from the Kunkka, and they get 2 quick kills. That's the kind of disciplined gank that Fnatic needs to pull off if they are looking to secure that map advantage, because Nana is returning the favor here, knocking that tier 1 tower, but they do port someone back. So Elder Titan will be there to stem the tide and prevent any kind of damage going onto this tower. Nana, meanwhile, does have the Arcane Rune, might want to go into Invis, and I do fully expect Ohio to go for the gem soon. So let's see what happens now as Raven goes for the Basher. Arguably one of the better items on an Ursa Warrior, because you're almost guaranteed to proc a Basher, even that overpower. So you pretty much give him you pretty much give Ursa disable. And with Mask of Madness, he is going to be running fast and hitting fast. I do like the pickup. It's a very high risk, high reward kind of item. You get it, and then you risk getting burst down if you do not enable your enrage in time. It's all kind of crucial when you press your buttons. And Demon, he's around, but he doesn't have any sentries to scout out this Nyx Assassin. And Kangaroo, does he know about these vision wards? But yeah, he will not know, but he does have an inkling that there might not be safety zones in that area. So he's going to pull away. Nana. He does have the Shadow Blade, so he doesn't really have to care about this. Fearful of the glimpse. He's gonna pull himself out of there. And Fnatic, they're gonna group up behind the trees there for another obvious smoke. Maybe? Nope. The Mask of Madness goes out. Ursa Warrior is ready. He's just letting the MOM just really pill down a little bit here. But Ohio, the initiator there, getting caught. But the Stomp comes out, immediately disrupting combo. And Kangaroo immediately pulled in there. But the Warlock Golem stopped things in his track. But oh, big silences and a crack. Bigger even. Elder Titan ends his dominating streak of the slot. Kangaroo getting pulled back. And so is Nova. Running away for his dear life. Hoping people ignore him. But the bear, he has had enough of this bloody captain. He's in all the way, and he strikes him down. Raven with the dominating spree, and that's 3 big kills going the way of Fnatic. They will be taking a tier 2 tower, I believe, as their prize. We are still sitting at a Ursa Warrior favorite game with 9,000 net worth at the top, and we now see that net worth drop 4,000 in favor of the Orange Squad Fnatic. Afu, meanwhile, has blown his big teamfight ultimate. Did manage to get a good counter initiate off, but it didn't kill off Ohio. So very unfortunate for them there, but the Elder Titan just really proving its worth there in terms of damage amplification in those team fights, just really causing too much trouble for Warriors Gaming. And looks like they are not going to take any risks. They're going to port out of there. And Fnatic, playing more disciplined Dota. Nana is on the hunt, but he has to be careful here. Raven got attacked there by him, the repel coming out, and Nana just really wanted that to steal the Centaur. Will not actually have to commit any escapes, as Fnatic weren't keen on returning the aggression. Sentry wards once again, scouting out that slot, really dissuading any kind of push coming out from him. And the smoke comes out. So Fnatic once again going in. actually banish out the Omni Illusion, thinking that it was Mushy. You know, I kind of guess why Mushy's crazy plays are actually paying off here, because of how aggressive he has been. Maybe you can fake off some illusions. But Arjun coming in, Repel going out, and there we go, going on the first hit, bash and the purification. Is it going to be enough? No, it will not. But they are already looking for other targets here. The OD probably not going to get out of that one. He does not. Nova going to pull back there by the bat, slowed down by that napalm. The hammer comes in from Omni Knight, slowing the Kunkka down as well. Raven getting another 2 kills there. Quick 2 kills. And going to be enjoying those infusers of gold. We're going to build up that Abyssal Blade faster, get that tankiness on board, and additional reliable stun being thrown into the mix as well. Slark still sitting at 8,002, quite far behind on that Ursa full 1.5k. So we'll see what he's building now. He's still holding on to that gold 2,000, and it will be a silver edge. So he wants to remove those passes, reduce damage, and passes right now only include this Elder Titan. You can disable Ursa's Fury swipes, but I don't think that's on your agenda. Well, it could be. I think damage reduction is more of it, and it's a nice single slot combination of items. But yeah, you'll definitely want to go for more control mitigation here. If you're the slot, get more HP. Nana gonna get scouted out here. He is, yeah, he's gonna get scouted out. And now he's in a lot of trouble as he walks into that sentry ward. The silence comes out. Jimmy is going to glimpse him right back in there. But no. Oh, the bounce back. Slot trying to run for his life. But I don't think he's going in. Nope, Nana is in a lot of trouble as he just gets walked down here by Ohio. Ohio with the gem. Not fearful of any of his shenanigans. The banishes come out. But he's only going to be clearing the creep wave with that one. And OD has that Hurricane Pike. There's a lot of firepower being packed on Fnatic here. They're winning on both fronts, the XP and the gold front. And honestly, I would say on the map front as well, you really see Warriors just parking 4 heroes at home, unable to venture out of their base for fear of retaliation. And the big man's back, so we're gonna go for Roshan. We have Raven getting stunned there, cool little UI happening. But yeah, he's gonna farm up that Aegis, take that extra life insurance, and go up the high ground and push for what? But oh wow, Warriors wanting to take this fight. I think they might be a little late. They have the rock, but it's a very dangerous endeavor here. I would not recommend it, especially without your hard carry on board. So yeah, they're gonna pull back for now. Mushy. No, Mushy walks past the cockroach. And now the sleep comes out. There are still a lot of smoked up targets here. So Mushy split ring round Rosie with the cockroach and well, not Mushy, Raven, sorry. Raven pieces out of there. He blinks forward looking for targets, but the OD is already out of that area with the TP. Afu as well as Kangaroo might want to have more caution in regards to this. And now, oh no, the Warlock gonna get walking right into that Ursa, and with the lasso as well, it's gonna be an easy pick off here. The big team fight ultimate on the sidelines for 30 seconds, unless he wants to buy back into the game. But the glimpse comes out from Demon as well. The Torn hits him though, and he will not actually get killed. And I really like that X-Mark play. It really counters up the Disruptor. So it's been really pulling back a lot of the targets. You can X-Mark your team and immediately hit return to break a lasso as well. So overall, very good counters coming out from Warriors Gaming, but Fnatic are still executing better. They're still punishing with this lineup that they have built. And once the level 11 ultimates come out, it's gonna be even scarier. You already have level 11 on all the heroes at least. So there, yeah. No, we don't actually. The 2 Radiant supports are not 11. But Fnatic, they are very far ahead, and they are looking to capitalize and close out this game as fast as possible. It is a best of 3, so you still need to win one more game over your opponent if you want to progress in the qualifier. And wow, Ohio affording a BKB. I don't know how this guy farms, but he just does so many things as well to get up all the items. And that one really makes him a good off-lane core kind of player. Position to 3, a guy that finds farm when able, but when unable, well, he just tries really hard. And now we have Nana trying to go for another split push there, but Ohio resilient in not letting him do that. Tower middle lane is gonna crumble, but Demon holds back on his inner greed and will not go for it. He did knock it into deny range though, so let's see if he does want to make something out of it. Nyx Assassin going for the blink dagger. Sometimes you do see the what's the name of that item called? Aether Lens being picked up. Fail. But now it's not going to be the case. Oh, the Warlock gets caught once again from that glimpse. And this is what I was talking about. The punish coming out here from those big ultimates. And Jimmy not taking chances there. Going to deploy that Static Storm for the Warlock. He's got 30 seconds on the sidelines. Once again, it put in that position to buy back or not buy back. Meanwhile, Batrider kills off the Nyx Assassin top. And he's coming back now. Ohio does have the Blink Dagger. But he really isn't going to be able to do anything. He's not gonna be able to do anything as the waves will be pushing into this mid lane, and Warlock not buying back there, holding 5 seconds on it. They still have their tier 3 tower to soak up damage. Kunkka starts with the boat, or rather starts with the Torrent, gonna find that Batrider, and still giving them a wide berth as he does have a Desolator. Oh man, this Raven Ursa Warrior is pretty scary, and Slark starting on that Blade of Alacrity, going into what I imagine will be a Diffusal Blade. But honestly speaking, it's not going to be a simple fight to do. And okay, they pull back. They're not going to use this. Oh, it's the good old fake back. Okay, like Urba back. You can farm some creeps. Let Nana go into low ground, and then maybe they pull him for lasso. They don't. They do have a lasso, so it's 1 second off cooldown, and the Batrider is looking for juicy targets. So it's going to probably either be Slark or the Warlock. Nana runs forward with that Shadow Blade guys, and they're still going in there. Raven looking towards the base. He goes in there, and the lasso starts on the OD, and that is the Banisher. And without that Banisher, he is not building anyone out of there. Ohio even deploying that BKB to prevent any kind of shenanigans from happening. But nice Torrent there. The boat will follow as well. Raven taking huge chunks of damage. He has the Aegis for revival, but Mushi pops that Guardian Angel a tad late there as the big ultimate comes out from Ajit and takes him out. The Blink Dagger on Raven. He gets banished. This could mean really bad business. Yes, the Torrent does land on him immediately. The chain stun follows, and Raven just getting piled on. And they don't even get the slot. They don't even get the Raxus. Fnatic crumbling in this push here and giving away a godlike streak once again to that Nyx Assassin. The worst part about it all is Slot just got his Diffusal Blade, the main Omni Knight counter in this matchup, and he got his Diffusal Blade. So it's gonna get a little bit more different, these fights. The Fnatic lineup, they have a lot of debuffs and buffs, but that's gonna be countered up by that Diffusal Blade. Oh, Mushi has picked up that Guardian Greaves here, and Demon 8 seconds away from cooldown. He's got his Staff of Wizardry in his bank. We'll see what he does build for. Eul Scepter does come to mind for a good setup of the ultimate. We have 4 staffs that could work as well, just to save Jimmy. Or another Glimmer. Oh, meanwhile, Jimmy gonna get repelled up. He's gonna trap in that OD and then immediately go in there for that silence. But is it gonna be enough there as the Disruptor loses his life? Mushi gonna get caught as he has repelled his friend, so he doesn't actually have to repel for himself. The spikes come in, immediately disabling Ohio. But Ursa Warrior, unbanished, finds the Nyx Assassin in front of him. And like a deer to headlights, he just gets run over and over. Oh. Yeah, backing the hell out of there. Warlock once again out of commission as he met the Ursa. Nana really have to play careful here. The Batrider does have lasso, and now that he uses the spell, and the Batrider comes in. It is nighttime as well, so he will not actually have the ability to get out of there alive. The crack comes out just for show, but they do get the slot. He has bought back. OD has bought back. If he dies again, this could be very well over. Ajit, he is gonna fall, and yes, he doesn't have buyback for another 4 minutes there. Fnatic Raven is on a dominating streak there with that double kill, and Fnatic Mushi now going for a Yasha. Okay, and they're going in, pummeling this melee Rex. Very slow push from this team. That's why the Desolator was picked up, I think. But Kangaroo as well as the Warlock are gonna be hanging around the back, waiting for those ultimates to charge up. It's only a level 1 golem. Probably needs to read some books. Probably need to read some books. Once again, the Torrent slowing things down, but Fnatic, and none of that. As they continue chipping away this tower with the Deso Ursa. Maybe on that MOM? I don't know. But no, he uses the overpower. They start climbing away at the tower. And now tower down there. Slark is about to revive. But no, Kangaroo goes in there with the spikes, with the nukes. And the Golem comes down as well. Afu once again dying to this Ursa Warrior. Just getting really triggered by him at this point. And the buybacks come out. Warlock immediately torrented. Mushi can catch Nana in play, but now Mushi now in a lot of trouble as he is out of mana and out of health. But the crack comes in, this big stun, and Raven with the triple kill just takes names, 4 kills in a row, and knocks them down like bowling pins. And we have Afu calling that good game after getting killed for the upteenth time by that Ursa Warrior. 10 deaths on this support Warlock. I think Warriors Gaming needs to really rethink that hero. The track record on that is not stellar, it's not outstanding. And Fnatic will get themselves a easy 1-0 close, and we'll see if that is going to be a quick 2-0, or maybe a long drawn out 2-0, or maybe even a game 3 if Warriors do manage to get another draft that surprises Fnatic. But honestly speaking, I honestly thought they had a better draft, or rather a more manageable draft against Fnatic, but they didn't really play as crisp as they could have. So, and of course Fnatic are the better team, so nothing else to be expected from that. Mushi going 1-1 on that carry Omni Knight or mid Omni Knight. Just getting those levels, getting those support items, I think has done a pretty decent job in general. And well, securing themselves a 33-14 victory. Game number 1 will be done for now, and game number 2 gonna be coming around the corner in just about 5 to 10 minutes. So stick around, guys. I'm Lysander. This is the Summit 6 you're watching. Fnatic versus Warriors Gaming Unity, and we'll see who takes that 2 win to proceed in this BO3 qualifier. And we'll be right back. I'm Lysander, and yeah, much love and Kappa. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.